Right. Even the game was so upset about Wilson dying that couldn't go on with the grim reality and crashed itself. Yeah, I think we're gonna pass that. As I said earlier, I'm not particularly keen on the loot here. It is what it is, and I don't.
What would you have me do? I look forward.
Teaching sign. Who are you? I'm busy. Go away. Melas the Vulture. I'm glad for you. Now go away. You are distracting me. As you wish.
I am ready. Very good.
I will listen.
Right,
I
I'm
will
not getting
enjoy
through
this.
here until we talk to the guy. Why the fuck do you want to jerk me around? You have to talk to him, just have him be somewhere there available to you immediately. Right. Claw of the Black Leopard. Ha! Only one who holds the key to the master script can reach the claw, and you don't have the key. Where is it? You'd like to know that, wouldn't you? Yeah, that's why I asked. Outside this room are 6 sarcophagi. Inside each is one of the master's most trusted lieutenants. Defeat them all, and you will have proven yourself worthy. I will give you the key. Fine. Go away now. If you survive, come back. I'll give you the key then. Go. Get out. Okay.
A word. We don't necessarily need to do as this Ki Chin Sang says. All we need is the key. Think on that for a while.
Yeah, I know. I know. Ah, 6 altogether, right. Well, that could have been a interesting bit of information to know beforehand. Okay. That's it's a mage, very much so.
Ready for anything.
Just fucking plow them with your fireball immediately.
Let me help you.
Disrupt the mage. I don't
Mind
really
your
care what you
tone.
do, just attack something, I guess. I don't think we have an opponent yet to attack. What about you? Insect Plague, always a good one. Crowd Pleaser.
What would you have me do?
And you, sort of try not to do Children of the Night. Huh, why not?
I need something to watch
Fireball didn't do shit. That's sort of
You have a
disappointing.
problem.
Happy to help. To try to help, anyway.
What do you want?
You are going somewhere you do not want. Ha! I'll rip you apart, you wayfarer. Yes.
You can go after that.
What would you
I
have?
see you in the crowd!
Ha! I'll rip you apart, you wayfarer.
10,000 experience point opponent.
I will take care of this.
I'm ready.
That's fairly serious business.
I will listen for now.
We doomed Wei Min.
Yes?
You are lucky I'm here. Fall and stay fallen.
Mind your tone. It will be done.
7,000 only.
That's it?
Okay. Can you say? Oh. Looks like there's a good fighting group there. That's a cleric, very likely. Yes.
You have a
Could be a
problem.
wizard here too. I don't see his corpse. Don't go
Easily.
then.
I shall do what is required.
I need the bear to be healed a little bit.
Take action soon, right?
Ready for anything.
Are you though?
What can I do?
Just keep attacking it again and again.
Fear not. I'm watching your back.
Good. Wilson the bear got a level up.
You are going somewhere you do not want to be. Yes.
Oh, loot looks familiar. Nothing amazing, but nothing terrible.
What would you have? A waste of my talents. But so be it.
Chance to hit improved hit points. Okay.
You all who stand against me.
He's more dangerous
Let me help
for
you.
us.
I could handle that.
I will listen.
Kill
For
her.
Happy to help. Fine.
Why exactly is attacking her such a big fucking problem now?
That's the best you can manage.
I'm sure.
You have a problem?
Yes, I suppose.
Don't really get what their fixation with the mage was. Cost them the entire fight.
Yes. What would you have me do? Very well.
Not that bad. Looked to be a little bit more serious than it ended up being. He has nothing to say to me. Yeah, I don't get this. Someone run here, maybe. One of them could be still alive, basically. One of them could still be... I've sort of had disappearing opponents before in this game. In the enhanced edition. I think I can't account for the mage, basically, now. There are a couple of corpses here, then one here, one there, then was the snake killed. But the mage basically left no corpse to be found.
I will listen, for now.
Yeah,
I look forward to it.
it's nothing.
Hmm.
Or your pickpocketing
If that
skills.
is what you want. Hmm. Very good. Too easy.
What would very well.
There's an area here everyone
What can I do?
refuses to go to. If there's something here, it's just gone.
I
Other
look
way.
forward to it.
Hmm. If that is what you want.
Mind your tone.
I am certainly.
You have a problem? I will enjoy this.
What would you have me? I can do that.
Greater
I will
mummy,
take
I'd
care
say.
of this.
You are lucky I'm here. As you wish.
See, I can jerk him around enough so I can make some like little spirits here.
Who dares defile the resting place of Nan Kong Chi?
Yep, Melis the Vulture, a wise and noble one. I come seeking the claw of the black leopard.
Yes. I'm sure all we need to do is ask for it nicely and he'll hand it right over.
You sought the Black Leopard's claw, but have found only death.
I didn't say it because I thought he would give it to us. I said it because I think this is basically... I want to be fairly straightforward with what I want. And I didn't see any other conclusion to this anyway. So why the fuck are we gonna jerk that guy around and waste all of our times? There's no point.
Insurgents, culture, imperial.
Claw of the Black Leopard is a bejeweled rod that was once wielded by Nankung Chi, High Priest of the Black Leopard cult. With the rod, Nankung Chi was able to summon a demonic spirit, cat, to slay his foes. Nankung Chi was eventually defeated by the legendary Tan Chin and his blood brother Karwan. When Tan Chin shattered the links of ivory chain that bound the panther to Nankung Chi's will. While the rod can no longer summon the panther, it still retains a powerful aura of magic. Well, okay.
Fear not. I'm watching your back.
We're gonna be
That's the best
blasted
you
with
can
something.
manage?
We use a decoy here at least. Okay, this is bad. Why? We can't 15,000. Yeah, because we got the item. Physical mirror. Spellcasting crap. We do not want to get into any kind of melee situation with him.
I am ready. What would you have me do? You are lucky.
So
I'm
that's
here.
what I'm wondering. What exactly do you intend to do here? Summoning the
Fear not. I'm watching
warrior
your
would be a
passage.
gigantic waste of time. Finger of Death. Well, that's no good.
Yes, it will be done.
Ghostly Monk takes 41 slashing damage from Nankung Chi. Hail Blade Barrier is basically doing the damage. There's no way I can do any kind of melee against the guy. I do have the possibility of dispelling his
What would you
little
easily-
barrier though. I might as well give it a chance. Finger of Death, probably. Ball of Glory. Death spells won't work on me. And it did. He's a fairly capable cleric, and that's all he is. Nothing special, but nothing shit either. The protection is against arrows. He's summoning another.
I will listen. A waste of my talents, but so be it. Mind your tongue very well.
Ready for anything?
I just wanted him separated from his little friends.
You have a problem? I look forward to it.
He's
Let
asked
me help.
everything you've got. I think I'll give him more of this. The spellcasting he has is his biggest threat.
I need something much more.
Blast it. That's not gonna work.
Then I'll try something different.
Weapon effective, yep.
Happy to help. To try to help, anyway.
Not much I can do. I might as well try to slow him down. What about you? Doom it, but that's about it. Just kick his ass, I think. As long as he tries to cast spells, he's worthless. Wilson can't do damage to him. Need at least a +2 weapon. You see 16,000.
I am Dorniel Khan. I do as I will. You do not give me orders.
That went well.
Yeah, could have gone worse.
We have the claw. I'm alive and free. I'm inclined to think of this as a win. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, free to do whatever ill wills.
You have a problem?
Now that you mention it, yes, I do. This L sent you into 2 layers of undead. He cares nothing whether you live or die.
He is an employer, not my mother.
And what exactly he offers you that justifies the risk you're forced to take doing his bidding?
Yes, especially now.
Especially now?
I don't want to talk about this. Be silent while I open the portal back to Am.
We don't always get what we want, so what does L have that's valuable enough to justify repeatedly risking your life in his service?
Be silent now. I don't wish to hear your voice, and need to concentrate the Tomb Walkers back to Am.
Life on the road is great, but it makes having friends harder. Before you came along, Talana and I were thick as thieves. Really fat thieves.
You aren't so close now.
No. Even when we're together, it's different. If I had to decide, I think I'm probably better at being on the road than I am at being a friend. I don't necessarily want it to be that way, but there you have it.
Why exactly do you feel that way?
I've never really had a lasting friendship. I've always driven my friends away. I'm pretty good at wandering about aimlessly, though. But hey, we're friends. Right?
Yeah, of course.
We're friends? Good! Glad to hear it for the most part. I mean, yes, glad to hear it. Anyway, the road calls. Off we go.
Bodhi, right, this is where
You
we
have arrived.
came here.
I had worried you may be concerned about why we must meet here. There are a number of reasons, only a few of which
Yeah.
you need to worry
Hello,
about.
Bodhi.
First, I shall introduce myself. I
Yeah.
am Bodhi.
Hexxat of Misro, pleasure to meet you at last. We'll see if you say the same when this is over.
I have asked you here because we are unlikely to be overheard.
I don't
and
want to
so
side
you
with
can see
Bodhi.
the benefits of working with me.
I was somewhat
Follow, please, and stay exactly in my step. You would regret doing other.
I was somewhat interested in how Hexxat might react to Bodhi, but they seem to be an entirely different group of vampires, so they're not connected in any way.
This is the entrance to the hold that I offer you access to. Oh, I am sorry. I have moved ahead of myself. I should outline what I intend.
L might be connected to Bodhi, though. That would be very probable, in fact. Well, we'll see. And clearly, a lot of this happened a long time ago, so But Bodhi was not a vampire for a long time. She sought out some vampires to turn herself into a vampire. Those might have been the same vampires that Hexxat is working for. Although I don't even know if they are vampires, but probably yes.
You are employed, of course, and do errands occasionally. No doubt you have questioned the intent of your employer on occasion. If you haven't, then you should. You work for these shadow thieves, on the pretense they will help locate your missing companion, Imoen. Yes, they are shadow thieves, and yes, they are as nefarious as you've probably heard.
I would offer an alternative. I would help you find your friends for 15,000 gold. It's a sizable amount less than the Shadow Thieves have asked for, and coincidentally it is what you have now. Do not be fooled, Melas. Deal with this creature and you forfeit your soul. Some things are worth the risk, Moon Maiden. Take the offer. I like this woman style. I believe Bodhi bargains in good faith. For the moment, at least. Yeah, I'm not really interested. Sounds like you know an awful lot about me. Where have you learned all this? I know a great deal about you and this place, Melas the Vulture. You're a relative newcomer and have much to learn. Certainly you have had your doubts about those helping you. And no one has helped me so far. You will be unable to turn down my offer, even if I demand a few gestures to prove your loyalty. There is a monopoly in this town, and I intend to break it. I will ask you to weaken the resources of the Shadow Thieves. I'm not so vain as to think of them easily destroyed, but many of their members will join with me. I make no illusions about what will be required of you. I will wish you to kill, and I will wish you to terrorize. You must determine if you have the stomach for it. 15,000 is a lot, and I will compensate you well for it. You will ultimately have Imoen, and a few magical trinkets too. And rest assured, I will help you find Imoen. I will help you find Irenicus, but not just for your reasons. I have an interest in Irenicus myself. Support me and you will revel in the destruction of the largest criminal organization south of Waterdeep, though the big bad thieves have been rather soft of late. Um, you do not present yourself as a safe risk. I don't believe you. There is no such thing as a safe risk. Are your tasks for the thieves full of safe risks? I doubt it very much so. I offer an alternative risk, nothing more. If this is not to your taste, then you should decide accordingly. My path will be bloody, and you will not make many friends. Now is the time for deciding. I cannot wait too long, and I tire of talking. Choose your allegiance, the masters you serve, or the mistress that will let you destroy them. Yeah, don't trust either of you, but there are the devil I know. I must decline. That is unfortunate. Very well, you may go. You have made an enemy here today, and I will face you on my own terms when the inevitable time comes.
Very well.
I came here to deliver the doll, right? I might as well pay for the money, because it might give me a couple of items immediately. Mourner, what the fuck are you doing here? There a funeral going on? Nope. That's your random midnight mourner. 15,000 for there. Right. Now what? I'm inclined to pay the 15,000 because it's easier for me to keep track of what I have to, how much money I have to waste. If I pay the 15,000 now, it's basically a done deal. Not necessarily the smartest way to do things, but it is what it is. It's convenient in some ways, at least.
I look forward to
We
it.
could also go and free the slaves. We have the inventory slots for that. It would gain us a reputation. Still leather armor. Not bad, not bad at all. Okay stuff, nothing particularly good. Still, it'll earn us a few coins. I might as well go and free the other slaves. That's sort of a bite-sized thing we can do.
Some cheap beer for you.
Doesn't require too much of us. What exactly are we supposed to do with the item? Yeah, we need to get it, but what exactly we need to do with it once we have it? Representative of her mysterious employer, but where exactly were we supposed to encounter her?
I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
We'll use the underground passages. We'll get directly to where we really want to be, and we'll keep Hexxat from burning in the sun.
What do you want of me?
I will take care of this.
Should also earn us a +3 to an
It will be done.
That's the best. That's right. Easy enough if you know what you're doing.
Hobgoblins, right?
I'm ready.
Good for you. Quite an old-fashioned
That's right.
spirit
No
fire.
one here but us shadows.
What the fuck? Ooh, terrible mistake. Run away!
Yes?
And we don't actually have protections on.
What would you have easily?
That's right. No one here but us shadows.
Captain Shaman, some kind of elite. Right. Lovers. Gotta gain the ring.
I will a waste of my talents, but so be it.
We need a hand from here.
I'll rip you apart,
Fall
you
and
way-faced
stay
cur.
falling.
You are a
Fall
slippery
and
one.
stay falling.
Oh, for the love of crumb cake! That wasn't even close, was it?
Ha! I'll rip you apart, you way-faced cur.
Right, we need a vial of blood and a shaman staff. I think there are mushroom people if we go here and nothing else.
What'll it be? That's it?
Do we want to go there then? I think it'd
Mind
be
your
worth
toe.
a few
Very
hundred
well.
experience points. Where's that slow effect coming from? Is it a disease? It's a long-lasting slow effect. I'm gonna protect a couple of guys from mind affecting. Myself included, so I can remove it from the others.
You have a problem? I look forward to it. Taste darkness, fool!
I command pure chaos! Kinda.
Good for you. Holy crap.
Very good.
You are going somewhere you do not want to be.
I am ready. If that is what you want.
Yeah, kill them all and have done with it.
Yeah, not really worth that much. I suppose it's a place to rest.
What would you have me do?
Okay, this low effect is lasting like forever.
Very well.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I look forward to it.
I wish I knew what it was so I could remove it. Don't particularly want to use a haste though, but looks
What would
like
you have
it
me
might
do?
be a
Ready
good
for
idea.
anything?
It'll at the very least cancel the
I
slow
will
effect.
listen for now. I will enjoy this.
I'll have to clean up this entire place during this haste spell.
You are lucky I'm here. Leave it to me.
Mine, I will take care
Fear
of
not.
this.
I'm watching. Very good.
You have a problem?
Do I'm not sure I
You
do.
are it will be done. Yes, easily. What would you
Something
have me do?
kobold.
I
will listen. For now.
Mind your tone.
Feel free to do things.
You are going somewhere not good. A waste of my talents. But so be it.
Circle of Lost Souls. Caster level +1. Summoned spirits are constantly under effect of Bliss spell. Usable by a shaman. Caster level +1 isn't gonna do all that much. This is more of a good item if you actually want to use your summon spirits, because the Bliss will be more or less +1 to all your rolls. So it's not bad by any means, but it buffs sort of a ability we don't give two shits about. I could give the helmet to him. It's a good helmet. That'll probably be better on him. I actually just forgot that he had the shittier helmet.
What would you have me do?
That's the best you can manage, if that is what you want.
I will. Very well.
We have goblins here. There we are. We need to get the shaman out of the way.
Victory? Unclear. Destruction? Certain.
Then what? The captain can also cast something.
I'll send you to the abyss.
Forward march! Taste my foot!
Taste darkness, fool! Taste darkness, fool!
That's pretty much all they're gonna have. Right, I think that's the last of the enemies we can face anyway. That's the slave compound, and this is just a guy we can talk to.
Yes?
Riddle of the Sewers. The polluted pool takes on a faint glow. An excited voice resounds within your head. At last, find the keys, wielder. I've found a man lacking in worth, so he shall be my voice until I am free. Prove your worth and I shall submit to your mastery. Listen to the words of my jailer, who cast me off so that he might pass from this world. The voice takes on a sullen tone. 4 locks are cast and made. 4 boards will hold the blade. In what order shalt thou place the keys? 4 deaths await thee. When all was the voice resumes its excited manner. When all was silent, I crept from the slime and scratched rhymes for you. Valak forbade it and hit me, but he is dead, so I've ignored him. Okay. Who are you? I can't reveal that all. Prove your worth, find Qualo. We shall speak through that vessel. Be careful, the wards must be broken in the proper order. So we have all but one of the ward tokens. Do need some blood.
Taste my foot!
Yes?
The one has told you that it requires 4 things to unlock itself. The lock is more complicated than that. The keys must be used in the correct order. Ask what you will of me about the keys, and I shall give you what answers you are worthy of. Some questions I may not answer. Okay, ring. It's not first, nor does it belong in the third pipe. So it's the second. Because first and last is mentioned specifically. Hand. It was Vala's hand that cast the one into the depths. His suffering is of prime importance. Hand, ring, staff. The staff shall seal the bargain and prove your word. Hand, ring, blood, staff. There's no point asking about the blood. I just killed his friend. He's not gonna answer that. Each pipe represents one of the items, so which one is the hand? Lover is gift. Blood. And staff. Ugh. Pretty much impossible to do anything. Get the fuck out of my way. Oh, this is a very annoying weapon though. It's constantly commenting on things. Immunity to charm and confusion plus 3 two-handed sword is still a better weapon than what Dorn currently has. So, yeah.
Mind your tone. I look forward to it.
18,000 quest experience, so that's quite a lot for the entire crew. Definitely worth doing. Who are you? What has happened to me? You do not know me? We have spoken before. I remember you faintly. It was not me that you spoke with. It was a thing. The person, I don't know. That which compelled me was the thing that spoke to you. So someone dominated or charmed you. I don't think that it was human. Its conscience was too foreign. I can't remember. Gods, how long have I been here? What has happened to my family? Didn't really spend all that many resources here, so I'm just gonna stick my head up there.
Happy to help.
See what we're missing.
You have a problem? Anything that gets in our way will be buried in this place's rubble. Kill them
You must
all and
gather
have
your
done
party
with it.
before venturing forth.
Very
Quick
well.
prayer to Umberly is all that stands between me and the sea's bottom. Sure enough, eh?
You? How dare you? We were doing good business in this town before you took out my partner Lieutenant at the Copper Coronet. Why are you outdoing me? Quiet, you slaver scum. You brought the ruin upon yourself. These dregs could never be called persons. This is no different than trading in cattle. Speaking of which, it's about time you were butchered. He's actually a very good fighter. What is that? He's buffing mostly.
I'm ready.
Right, I need him to be played out of the fight though. He's good.
Taste my darkness, fool!
Yes?
And nothing happened. As is tradition,
What'll it be?
You are going somewhere.
Taste darkness, fool!
what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? You were supposed to be just anything.
Yes.
There's a good chance there's a trap there, so I'm sort of reluctant to
Die quickly, fool.
rush in there blindly. It's more offensive spellcasting.
What would you have me do?
And more. Skeleton warriors. Okay.
Ready for anything.
Quantum monster summoning. No, it's a waste. Everything is a waste against these type of enemies.
I
So
will listen. For now.
you stop him from doing that constantly.
Excellent.
Mind your tone.
Taste darkness, fool! You were lucky then. The luck runs out.
You have a problem. You are going somewhere you do not like.
Taste darkness, fool!
Not that good of a skeleton warrior.
Yes. I look forward.
Original game,
I am not some beast of
there's a
burden.
pretty heavy
I'll carry no
threshold.
more of your trinkets.
You basically just have skeletons and then suddenly you have very good skeleton warriors. Here it's staggered a little bit. You get a lot of shitty skeleton warriors before you get to the good ones. So the spell isn't any
What
stronger
would you
than
have
it
me?
was in
I
the
will
original
enjoy
game.
this.
However, it's better in the middle stages. I think it's a fairly good improvement. It was sort of like you had a somewhat usable spell initially, and then it just turns to shit for some time, and then it's incredibly good. So now you have a somewhat useful spell constantly, no matter what you do.
I will listen. For now, I will take care of this.
I am ready, certainly.
Mind your it will be
Should be
done.
trolls here, and a couple of
What
slaves.
would you have me do?
Maybe about 3 slaves.
I can
You
do
might
that.
be able to get a couple points of a reputation increase out of this.
You have a problem? Easily.
You are lucky, as you wish.
Let me help you as you wish.
Troll girl.
You are going somewhere you do not want to be. Yes. Would you have a waste of my talents? But so be it.
I don't know you at all. You don't live here.
Right, 3,500 experience points, reputation increased by 1. We gave her 100 gold pieces to and told her to get the fuck out. Reputation isn't even really average at the moment, as that would be around 10. So we definitely want to push it forward. Forward, forward, forward. The stone is gonna drag it down, down, down.
Fear not. I'm what impressive.
Hello? Who are you?
That's right. No one here but us shadows.
Prismatic spray trap. It resets itself. Right.
I will listen.
We don't
That's
really
easy
need to
enough,
use it.
That's right. No
I'll
one
get rid of
here
it.
but us
It'll just
shadows.
complicate having a larger group move around here.
Mind your very well.
Very good.
You have a problem?
I see you in the crowd.
I look
Hands
for
up, kiddies. Who wants to die?
you are go. I am Dorniel Khan. I do as I will. You do not give me orders. Yes. I'll rip you very well.
I am
Happy to help. Fine.
For you. Now. There'll be some casters there. I need you to take care of them.
I'm ready.
Right. A little bit of chaos might get their fluids moving a little bit. Maybe even heal each other.
You will suffer.
Oh yeah. I don't think we want to be there when the chaos runs out. They'll immediately start attacking us. If they're somewhere else, they might pick better targets for us.
Yes, sure.
One following me?
I will listen. I will enjoy this.
What will it be?
Taste darkness, fool! Mind your tone.
I command pure chaos! Kinda.
Confused Wilson. Not gonna do him all that much good though.
Taste darkness, fool!
I'm worried that Wilson will trigger traps. So one of you could just get
Let's see what's inside this one. Yeah!
Yeah, that could have been that. Ice dust potions, don't care. Short duration protection from fire damage. But it's like a real short duration, it's basically unusable.
You have a problem? It will be done.
What would you have me do, if that is what you want?
You are easily.
You are lucky I'm here. Leave it to me. Fear not. I'm watching your back. Very good.
Looks like this is pretty much a wrap. We'll exit the place from the other side. Report our success, leave things there.
Boring! Boring! Boring!
Yes. A waste.
But still,
of my
I got a decent amount of
talents.
experience
But
out of
so
it. A little bit of reputation increase.
That's the best you can manage.
And it's an easy
That is
job
what you
for us.
want.
Very well.
Certainly.
Poison dart trap of some sort.
I will listen. I look forward to it.
I don't really want to heal anyone. We're right at the end of this. There might be a trap here or something.
I am ready.
A single
I
one
can
at
do
most
that.
though. And there's a good chance some of the guards that were here already participated in the fight.
Mind your kill them all and have done with it.
What would you have as you wish?
You have a very well.
You are lucky I'm here. Impressive.
I look forward to it.
Fear not. I'm watching your back. Easy enough if
I
you
will
know
enjoy
what you're
this.
doing. That's the best you can. Very good.
Mostly rubbish. Only got more experience points from simply
What would you
learning
have
the
me? I will
spells
take care of this.
and clearing up the place.
It will be done.
I'll see you in the crowd.
Hold still. Curse you! Quickly, get me to Dragon's Rest.
I will listen. For now. Easily.
Right, that's a wrap. We could afford, I think now, Rope of Vecna. Reduction in the casting time spellcaster has to do. Very, very good item. Alternatively, we can just pay the 15,000 and then not have to worry about do we have to save enough money to
A waste of my talents.
afford the
But so
services
be
of
it.
one of the thieves guilds.
I will always be grateful for your assistance.
I have completed the task, I see. I can't tell you how overjoyed I am that so many children were rescued and that nobody will face slavery here again. At least for a while. I'm not naive enough to think that the slavers will not return. I shall watch for them, however, and fight them if I can. Reputation and 38,000 experience for everyone. We got a couple of items. A shit armor. Pretty sure this is a sword against shapeshifters. And
Mind
that's a
your tone. Very well.
I got some cheap beer for ya.
I can't actually identify anything. Very close to a level up. Not close, but not that far away either. Far away, far away, far away, and not that far away. Yep, Dorn will get one fairly soon. I think I'll just pay the 15,000 and get it over with. Although it might trigger things moving forward with the main plotline. It's not like it's a huge negative thing, it's just it'll force me to fight against vampires from time to time, and I'm not sure if I want to deal with that shit. I do want to use the shopping facilities this guy offers.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Kill them all and
Accepting
have
the
done with
deed
it.
might not be a bad idea because you do get rewarded for it. And that will be anti-vampire stuff, which is useful in other ways too. I think it
Very
will be
well.
useful for a divine caster, so my casting
I
times might
know a
be reduced.
discerning eye when I see one.
Whatever, I'll only 75 for identification. That's nice. Yeah, it's a much lower price he offers than the guy at the copper coronet. More
I
than
look forward
100
to it.
gold
You
pieces
must
less
gather your
for a
party before
single
venturing
bow.
forth.
I will enjoy this.
I mean, it doesn't seem like all that much, but it's a significant percentage of the entire cost of the item. So it'll limit how much things we can buy outside the 15,000 that we must have.
You must gather your party before
So we'll
venturing
sell
forth.
everything here basically every time we have to do a equipment dump of some sort. It just makes a lot of
I will
sense.
take care of this.
I got some cheap beer for ya.
No, it's a price reduction overall. Maybe it's because everything's so neutral now. I mean, as far as my reputation is concerned. It's like smack in the middle. It's not particularly good at anything. +3 versus shapeshifters. I don't care. If we have trouble having +3 weapons, otherwise, yeah, that would make a lot of sense, but since we don't, it doesn't. Right, I'll leave things here. How much money do we have? 41,000. Even if I pay for the Shadow Thief 15,000, I would still be left with a decent amount of chunk, something I would basically buy at least something that's worthwhile. But at the same time, I don't know. I need to go at least check the robes, I think. Can someone other than the Mira even wear it?
Ready for anything.
Mira will at that point be by far our best damage dealer. And it'll only... that advantage will only increase as time goes on. She can just burst through an immense
A
amount of
waste of
damage.
my talents, but so be it.
You'll find no better prices in Arm. I guarantee it.
Which one of you faceless copies of shopkeepers actually has the container for potions? I'll quickly check the Robe of Vecna. The requirements it has limits. If it has a limit that is just for Nira, I can skip it for now.
Very
Nira
well.
is good enough without the improved casting. Naturally, we'll buy it for her at some point, but it's only an interesting purchase at the moment if it
Greetings, good
also is
customer.
useful by the
A pearl
Sham,
to you.
and it is not. Bruce casting speed by 4. It is amazing, but cannot use it. Then save it. Yep, I'll leave things here. I think we're gonna pay the 15,000 and start doing jobs for the Thieves Guild.